Welcome back to Scene Invaders. This is episode 462, and we're calling this one the Unconventional Christmas Movies. I am Brad from Canada, and I am joined by Carly.
Hello.
And Coach Dave.
Hello, all.
Well, Carly came up with the idea that, you know what, there is so many Christmas movies. How many? Oh, 100,000?
Countless.
Yeah.
I hear they're still being made.
Yeah, Hallmark Christmas special
channel dedicated to it.
No way.
Well, I have avoided the Hallmark Christmas. I haven't avoided. I just haven't I tried to seek them out. I guess that's a word. But there is some unconventional ones. Now we all know about Die Hard, right? Mm-hmm. That is the traditional, unconventional. That's a word too. Christmas movies, so we kind of come up with our own, but we were not alone. Mm-hmm. A lot of the Twitter people, they came out in force with unconventional Christmas movies, so shall we talk about them now?
Yeah, we got a lot of good ones.
Yeah, Carly, as always, has cultivated some of the best ones, so if you do not get shouted out on this one, keep trying. You'll get shouted out on one eventually. Because
I'm pretty sure I picked everybody for this one.
Okay.
So good job, everybody. They
completely
commented.
Forget what I just said, and
no, you're
don't
usually
worry
right,
about sending anything else in because you're going to get represented today.
More than likely, yes. Yeah. Good job, everybody.
Great job, everybody.
All right. So, Where Schneffer, excellent choice. I guess he's talking about rare exports. He says, also highly recommend Anna and the Apocalypse. Santa's Sleigh is another favorite. And I have not watched either one, but actually both of them keep being recommended. And I keep seeing both of them on lists that I was looking at.
I've heard of Santa's Sleigh. I've never heard Anna and the Apocalypse.
That's a newer one. I think it's either 2017 or maybe 2018, 2019-ish. But yeah, I just recently started hearing about that one a lot, just the past few days. So a lot of shout outs for that one. Off. Right. And then Toad at Learn to Toad. He says, I love rare exports. And if you like that, Saint or Scent from 2010 is also a very similar one, but I'll also give you a few others. And he recommends Santa's Sleigh again. He says, my absolute favorite horror/comedy/Christmas with Goldberg as an evil Santa. Hilariously fun time. That does sound good.
I've seen clips of it. I haven't seen the whole thing because it's Bill Goldberg, who was a average wrestler. I'm not going to say he was a good actor. I'll just say he's not a good actor. So dressing up in like a Santa suit with a bunch of fangs and all this stuff, like yeah.
Yeah, he also says Bad Santa. It's not obscure, but I love dark comedies with heart that are unexpected like that.
That one was hard not to pick.
Right?
Yeah.
It has so many good actors in it too. I miss John Ritter.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oscar winner Billy Bob Thornton as an alcoholic safecracker Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm. Who likes anal.
I'm on the break.
Who likes anal?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one scene that's in the ladies' room. I remember.
Isn't it like referenced a couple times, or am I just literally only remembering one reference in the movie?
I can only remember the one.
Okay. I thought it was like a callback or something, like somebody made another joke. Maybe I'm thinking of Mallrats. It's entirely possible.
What was the kid's name?
Thurman.
Thurman Merman.
Thurman Merman.
That poor kid.
And he made the wooden pickle.
Did somebody drop you as a baby? Like, what? On your head? Did somebody drop you? On my head? Like, I don't know what he says. Yeah, it's silly. But let's see here. Fat Man. Santa is just Mel Gibson. Come on. Yeah, that's a good one. That was a fun one. I don't remember much about it, but I remember enjoying it when I watched it.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. But yeah, that was a fun one. And I like Mel Gibson, so
I love Mel Gibson, but I never saw Fat Man.
yeah, I think that just came out like just a few years ago.
Cool.
Then Better Watch Out. Just unnerving, darkly funny, twisty, and an homage to other Christmas movies. And yeah, that whole paint can scene. Have you guys seen this movie?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, let's just say it's like it has the paint can scene from Home Alone, but like if it were like really happening in real life, and it's pretty brutal.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't want to say too much about it, but it's kind of like just kind of like a fucked up Home Alone slash. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give anything away, but it is a kind of a messed up movie. That is kind of a fun one. And
Did you
then
guys see the Ariana Grande
oh
Home Alone parody on Saturday Night Live?
no,
Okay.
I have
It's
to look it up.
it's R-rated and pretty brutal, but pretty great.
Is it like newer or is it older?
It like just happened.
Oh,
like,
okay. Yeah.
last Saturday.
Oh, nice. I stopped watching SNL a while ago, but I mean, every now and then I hear of a good skit, and then I'll look it up. But
I'll
I'll
send
have
it
to look
to
that one up. Okay.
you. It's good.
And then he also says Black Christmas, the original 1974, basically blends the traditional slasher like Halloween with a Christmas setting. And yes, it does. That's
Never
a good
saw
one.
that either.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's like it's a downer of a movie. It's not like uplifting or anything, but yeah, it's pretty fucked up if you're in the
No,
mood
It's
for
a Wonderful Life or anything.
Oh no, not at all. Goodness no.
Poor George Bailey.
Yes. Then Bachelor Dinosaur at Bachelor Dino. He says The Thin Man. And I looked this up. This is an older movie, and I feel bad because I meant to put more notes regarding this, so I didn't, but it looked very interesting. It's a Christmas themed movie. I think a guy is like hired to do something. I don't know. I don't know. I should have put more notes into it, but it looked pretty interesting. So it's an older movie.
Well, the Bachelor
yeah.
Dinosaur is a new representative.
Yes.
So thank you very much for watching and playing along.
Yeah, thank you. Then Adam, mediocre kazoo player at Walnut Jazz, he says Trapped in Paradise, The Family Man, and Three Godfathers.
Trapped in Paradise. That's with Nick Cage and Dana
I
Carvey.
think so. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I think he's in that.
And then Family Man is Nick Cage too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Trapped in Paradise. That filmed by my house back in the day in Winona, because my buddy, his mom ran a sign company, and they contracted them to make signs for the truck stop that they were at. So just to go over the signs and such. So as children, in our teens, we crawled through the snow because you weren't allowed to be on set. So we crawled through the snow through a field just to get close. And we saw Nicolas Cage and Dana Carvey, and they were doing like the one action scene at the truck stop, and they take off. And we crawled back, and we're all soaked and wet and cold. So we go to school the next day, and Johnny didn't make it to school. And so I call him up, and his mom picks up and just yelled at me. She says, "What are you doing bringing Johnny out? He came home and he was soaked." I'm like, "I was too." And he says, "Well, he has pneumonia."
Oh, God.
And I'm like, "Well, I might too." And did Patrick call you? Because you're yelling at me a lot. Well, is Patrick with you? And I'm like, no, he wasn't. Not getting Patrick in trouble. Yeah. But yeah, we saw Nick Cage and Dana Carvey.
It's awesome.
That was exciting in Canada. So leave me be.
That sounds exciting in anywhere. Have you guys seen The Family Man?
I've seen Family Man, yeah.
I want to say is Taya Leone is the female lead.
Yeah.
It was a while ago.
Isn't there also a movie with him in it called The Weatherman? Or am I
Something-
thinking of something else? I
No,
don't
yeah,
know.
the
No,
Weatherman,
yeah,
and he
there's-
walks around. He's got a bow and arrow.
Yeah, like there were so many man movies that he was in.
Man.
Man, that's a lot.
Man.
And 3 Godfathers. I haven't seen that. Have you guys seen
Is
that
that
one?
actually is that one movie or like all 3 Godfathers? Because
I've seen the 3 Godfather movies.
I
good.
don't know. I bet that's another movie.
3
Let's see.
Godfathers?
3 Godfathers. Let's find out.
Yeah, I've,
1948
Oh, yeah.
film,
There you go.
a Western based on a novel. The outlaws find themselves in charge of a baby. What is
Oh,
Like,
this
is
is like,
this
this is
like
like
Three
three
Men
men
and a
and a
Baby?
yeah, and a baby. And like also one of the movies that I've picked as well.
I was going to ask you, was it the one that you picked? Because that's not
Yeah.
really customary. Cool.
Yeah, that's funny. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah,
And
totally.
then at Gil at Pure_Rat8585, he says Die Hard 1988 no contest, which of
Yes.
course.
Of course. But thank
Yep.
you for representing,
Yes.
Bill.
and I will be using the Die Hard argument for one of mine.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There's a Die Hard argument.
Well, the argument that it's
Well, yeah,
Christmas
some people
movie,
don't think it is. Some people do think it
Yeah.
is.
if it weren't for Christmas, then the events of the movie would not be happening.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. I look forward to that.
All right, then spiral out at Out Spiraling, The Ice Harvest, barely known little noir gem with John Cusack. I've not seen
I've
that.
heard of that.
Wait, is that the one with like Elijah Wood? Or
That's what I'm
the
No,
Ice
that's
Storm.
the Ice Storm. That's a fucked
Oh.
up movie. That is definitely not a Christmas movie.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait a
That's-
minute.
Yeah, that. Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay,
Then,
I
of
don't know
course-
that one then. But I love John
then he
Cusack.
says-
So
Yeah, right. Then he says Bad Santa. We got more representation for that because there's Raunch, but there's also Heart. Scrooged, which is a classic and all-time favorite.
yep,
Of course, Die Hard. It's a Christmas movie. Yes, it is.
no need to know.
Gremlins. Trailer Park Boys Xmas special. If you know, you know. I don't know,
I know.
unfortunately. Is it good?
Yeah, do you guys know about the Trailer Park Boys?
I've heard of them. I think I've maybe watched one episode.
Yeah, I know the guy's
I need
glasses.
to.
That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bubbles and Ricky, and it is extremely Canadian, and is like taped with a camcorder, but is so ridiculous, and it just kind of took on a life of its own. I was never a big fan of it, but I appreciate some of the humor and such, and I like where it's gone. But it was just, yeah, I've seen the Trailer Park Christmas special. It's like, woof, okay,
Is
all
it
about selling hash and all that stuff. So it's like,
okay?
way to represent, guys. Good job.
All right. Then he says some I haven't seen in a while, but probably worth mentioning. That's Rare Exports. I don't know how to pronounce this. Joy Noel. I don't know. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. Reindeer Games. And then we have some fun / stupid ones. The Night Before Harold and Kumar Christmas. And random extra, All Is Bright. Not great, but kind of fun / dark.
I haven't seen any of these. I mean, I've seen Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, Reindeer Games.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the Harold and Kumar Christmas because the White Castle thing was kind of dumb.
I like the
Yeah.
first one. I don't think I ever watched the sequel.
And
Or this one. Or that.
No?
No.
No. Like I said, there's so many Christmas movies. You can't catch them all.
Right.
Like
Mm-mm.
Pokemon.
But not like Pokemon.
Just like Pokemon.
All right, then please put down the crazy at Josie Lewis 2019. She says, my vote is Krampus. I know it's cliche, but it's the first thing that comes to mind since I already know Die Hard is going to make the list. As a runner-up, maybe Hannibal Rising. It had a snowy landscape and the Black Forest. Maybe that's too far. Well, I haven't
Hannibal
watched.
Rising.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hannibal Rising. I heard it was pretty awful, but I haven't seen it, so maybe
Oh, is
great.
that the Silence of the Lambs prequel?
Yeah, like the one, I think it was like one where they tried to retain the rights. That may have been the same movie, or I may be thinking of a different one.
Okay, I did see it.
It's it's like the prequel, like he's young because he's
Yeah.
rising.
He is
Whatever.
rising.
But
You
yeah,
didn't miss
Krampus is
anything.
fun.
Now, there's a couple Krampus movies because
I think
Josie
she
and I
means
had this argument.
the major Krampus one. I guess the one with Adam Scott in it and some other people. I forgot who else is in it. There's a lot of people.
Is that one called Krampus?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it's just called Krampus.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because we watched that last year, but I know that there's another.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's tons.
Okay. So I'm right.
Like
Okay.
there's Krampus or like the Krampus or I'm sure there's
Well, it could be because she said Krampus, and I said which one? And she's like, "There's lots."
The
I'm like, "There's
major
a trillion of them."
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the full moon ones. Okay. I'm kidding. The full moon might actually be pretty good. Okay. Charles Klein at Charles 109-59307. He says Little Miss Millions, 1993. And it looks like Jennifer Love Hewitt is in this movie. And I feel bad because I didn't get a chance to look this one up either.
Yeah, he showed a still of it, and I was like, I've never ever heard of this.
I will have to check it out though. But yeah. And then the gentleman sock monkey at sock monkey _58. He says, one of my favorite flicks of all time. It's a bit of a dark comedy that is set during the Christmas/New Year's holiday season, but is such a good story that you don't categorize it as a Christmas movie as such. And that is The Apartment. And I think that has Jack Lemmon in it.
Yeah. I think
And
he was nominated for an Oscar for that one.
Really? I've never heard of this.
I hadn't either, but I like Jack Lemmon. So I will
Lemmon.
definitely want to check this one out at some point.
What if he gets The Apartment for Christmas? That'd be cool.
All right, Mac at D_Mac1122. He says, Go, 1999. And this one always comes up too, like whenever I look up, Christmas movies, because it takes place during that time. And I remember enjoying it. Yeah, it had like Katie Holmes in it and Timothy Olyphant and
it was
a bunch of people.
like a late teen Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much. It told like out of order and stuff. Yeah. And you kind of like follow a group like it's different groups of people and they all kind of converge at different times or whatever. It's pretty interesting. I enjoyed it.
I like Timmy Olyphant.
Yeah. And Sarah Polly's in it. There's a lot of people. But yeah.
Cool.
Spicy Wombat at Wombat's Ghost. He says, I just watched Rare Exports again last week. Krampus was good. Anna and the Apocalypse was decent for a zombie musical, both the original and the remake of Black Christmas. So we got some more shout outs for those guys. And of course,
Mac and Spicy Wombat.
Yes. And then, of course, Scott Thornton at Sandstone Bluffs. He also says Bad Santa. Very popular.
Bad Santa was good, man. I had not heard of it at all. And then my buddy Patrick, the one that didn't get pneumonia when we were crawling through the morning, he showed up with his DVD and he says, you got to watch this. So we watched it and we just laughed our asses off because it was exact opposite of what we were expecting.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember that too. I was like, wow, it was this was way raunchier than I was expecting.
Oh, but it was so good. Come on, it was so fucking good. Like Oscar winner Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh yeah.
And John Ritter. And I forget the girl's name. Dave, what's her name?
Lauren Graham.
There you go. That's her name.
Her. Yeah, good job, man. Wow. Well, thanks everybody for playing along. And everybody got a shout out. So it's Christmas miracle. But keep playing along, please, because you guys have given us a lot of stuff to actually watch and check out over the holidays. But let's move on to see what Carly's unconventional Christmas movies are. So, oh, that's pretty.
I thought so too. I was like, "Aw,
Christmas
like this looks like a little Christmas card."
Yeah, or a book, which is a card, kind of.
Yeah.
Some of Carly's.
Just some. There's so many.
The best ones?
Yeah, this just the three that I could narrow down as of right now. Okay. This is always subject to change depending on my mood.
All right, here we go.
All right, so, and this is really in no particular order. So first off, we have Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which this was Shane Black's directorial debut. What's his name? Robert Downey Jr. coming back. It's like before Iron Man. This was kind of put him back on the map. And I just remember just the whole witty back and forth between him and Gay Perry, who is Val Kilmer, his character. It's just so, oh God, it's just so fun. And like, especially with all of the shit that's going on, it's like a Raymond Chandler noir, mystery novel mixed in with all of the shit going on during Christmas time, because of course it's Shane Black. So it has to be set during Christmas time. But yeah, no, I fucking love this movie. It's endlessly requotable. Just not when you've not had a lot of sleep. So now I can't think of any of the quotes. I just love when he's like basically telling him like, do you know what the definition of idiot is? And we're like, it's like, no, I'm sure. Oh, what? If I looked it up, would I see my face? No, you'd see the definition of idiot. Which you are, which you fucking are.
I want to say this is the first I saw Michelle Monaghan.
Oh, she was so smoking hot in this movie.
Hell yeah, she is.
Yeah,
I've not seen this in forever. I'm gonna revisit this over the holidays.
I always forget, like, obviously I remember some of the little twists, but I'm always like, wait, what is the whole thing again? Because it's just so ridiculous. Yes. I don't know. I love it.
It's pretty great. It's a good choice.
Then of course we have Gremlins.
Oh man.
I mean, it's the whole, just the way that it's filmed, the colors used in it just oozes nostalgia, and like it just really makes me feel like I'm back in the 80s at Christmas time. It's just something about it. I don't know what it is, how it was filmed, the lighting, whatever, the colors that they used. It just takes me back instantly.
Yeah. And
it's what?
The saddest story ever about the guy breaks his neck in the chimney.
Oh, I know. She's like, yeah, Christmas is not good for me or whatever. And she keeps talking about like how it's so terrible. And then she finally tells the story. And then you're like, whoa, Jesus Christ, that was fucked up.
But
it's supposed to be a kid's movie.
As I'm sitting there and she's telling this absolute horrible story, I would be remiss to say, yeah, look, that was bad, but there's these little fucking creatures trying to kill us. This is not our best year either.
True.
So you want to snap out of it and let's straighten shit out? Like, oh, God. This movie, it was like, I'm an absolute pussy when it comes to scary movies. And this was not presented as a scary movie, but it is scary as hell.
Yes.
And when you're a child, I saw it when I was 28. Like it scared the hell out of me, because as you're walking and you hear a crick or like something move or something, your little child imagination runs wild. And there's no mogwai, or you don't think there is, but it doesn't stop me from running up the 4 stairs that are left when I'm going up the stairs, just in case a gremlin grabs my ankle.
Twitter kept reminding me this week that it was a practical effect launching that woman from her
motorized
chairlift.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God.
They were just like, yeah, okay, we get it. It'd be like the next day, hey, just to remind you, we launched that person right out of the building.
We thought you guys might want to know.
I will say the Gremlins were very knowledgeable with motors and wiring to make that happen.
Oh yeah, well that's what I loved about it, because they're like Gremlins. They like fuck with mechanical shit.
Fuck with stuff.
Like everything.
Yeah. Are they making another one?
Unfortunately, I think they are. Although I'm one of those weirdos that likes part 2 better than part 1. So
I
I
love part 2.
believe the one that they're doing is going to be meta, just like part 2.
Okay.
From what I was like reading about it,
There's
sounds
hope
like,
then.
yeah. I want to say even something like Seth Rogen is one of those guys, like the guys they were all like trying to bring back the Muppets. Like,
Seth Rogen, Evan Peters, and all
yeah,
that.
it's that same type of thing where it's just like we want to keep the craziness of everything.
That's cool.
Do we know if Joe Dante is he involved in any of it? Do we know?
He's 100.
I don't know. He's 79.
Oh, sorry.
I only know that because I just looked it up. I was like, is he still alive?
Right on that. You're a big
I was
fan.
like, is he still alive? I had to make sure he was still alive, you know.
Well, I mean,
Howie
Mandel's still alive, so
it's going to be directed by Christopher Columbus.
Oh, okay. I'm cautiously optimistic now. I don't know. Listen, he did Home Alone, okay, and he did Harry Potter. So I'm cautiously optimistic. I want it to be good. I hope it's good.
We'll see.
Please don't be shit. Please.
This movie was scary. I don't care.
Yes. And then, okay, so I just actually watched this movie for the first time last night, and that is Tokyo Godfathers.
Yeah.
And this is Satoshi Kon. Satoshi Kon. He did, you may recognize him from Paprika or Perfect Blue. Obviously, he's done other stuff, but those are the two things that I've watched before this one. And this one is oh my God. I don't even know how really to describe it other than it starts on Christmas Eve in Tokyo. There are 3 homeless people that include a grizzled alcoholic, a fabulous transgender ex-drag queen, and a moody teenage runaway. And basically they just find a baby in a dumpster. And it's kind of like a series of events where they're trying to reunite this baby with the parents or with the mother. Really? And yeah, it's just like, it's basically coincidence and a miracle after miracle, but like, it's like funny. I mean, obviously they kind of stumble like through the whole thing where it's, like I said, it starts on Christmas Eve. I want to say that the end is actually on New Year's Day or New Year's. And so it really does take place over several days, but it's really a great movie. And I really don't want to give too much away. It's
okay.
Everything that is in the frame is put there specifically for a reason, like for a story reason. And there are so many coincidences and things like as the story unfolds, you're like, oh wow, okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, this is hearkening back to that. Or, it's just like little things throughout the entire movie. And it just really left me feeling good. It's an uplifting movie. It has a good ending. It just, I loved it.
Well, I'm all over this because after watching Paprika last week, the art direction, if it is a modicum of it, which I watched the trailer, and it really is. It is beautiful. It is like dirty and beautiful, if that makes sense. But no, that's some pretty high praise because this man is a freaking genius when it comes to animation.
Yeah, I actually can't. I think this is going to be kind of in the yearly rotation from now on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's really good. I'm serious. Like, I want to watch it again. I kind of want to watch it again tonight. It's really good. I loved it.
And you said you watched it on Tubi?
Yes, it was. So I had to watch it with ads. But it's really not that long. It's only like an hour and 35 minutes, but I did stream it for free on Tubi. So
cool. I will definitely be checking this out before.
Yeah. And it is subtitled. So
cool.
I would not recommend trying to watch it, dubbed. I don't really recommend anything dubbed.
I don't recommend anything dubbed.
Not really. No.
Akira and Ninja Scroll are the only ones that pulled it off dubbed.
Yeah. What's it called? Was okay.
Howl's Moving Castle was pretty good.
What is the Princess Mononoke? Was pretty good. I have to say, yeah, it wasn't bad. But typically, I prefer subs.
Yeah, just read. Just read, people. We know how. Those are great. Those are great.
Thanks.
Definitely ones I'm going to inquire about and probably watch over because, you know, like I said, I got a couple days off, so I'm good. So this is Behind the Curtain. Dave, was it you or me next?
I think it was me.
Okay.
Sure.
Shit. Teaser. As I try and figure all this out. Pardon me.
There it is.
There we go.
There we go.
Sorry, everybody.
I guess E.T. did kind of happen into Christmas. I mean, it started at Halloween and ended there. I don't know. Apparently, Ghostface was trying to kill the kid who was chasing E.T. Carly, who's you like the actor? He said it's a fucking onion.
Oh, Dan Stevens.
So apparently Dan Stevens is the new Bruce Willis in this.
Yeah, if you guys are just listening on audio, you're not doing yourself a service. You should actually come to YouTube and check out Dave's.
It's the unhinged best non-traditional Christmas movie slide. Yeah, it looks like Santa.
What's with the Santa skull?
There's the Santa skull, and apparently Santa is setting fire to the Twin Towers.
Yeah,
I think that's supposed to be Nakatomi Plaza, but
I think it is. What about the military guy, like in the bottom right corner, playing the flute? What is that?
I'm assuming that's the Toy Story guys. I don't know.
I do need to see the prompt that you typed in.
Right.
Pretend you're drunk and
just put some random stuff on here.
Yeah.
Love it.
I want you to vomit what other countries think Christmas is in America.
I love it.
All right. Oh, I forgot. I get to drive now.
Yeah, you're controlling.
All right. So number 3 for me, it's filmed right in my back door, and that is Trading Places. A very Christmas in Philadelphia. Dan Aykroyd plays the dirtiest Santa Claus ever. Apparently, that's the Santa Claus that Philadelphia Eagles fans decided to pelt with snowballs. It's something that Philadelphia fans get labeled as terrible fans because we did this back in the 70s where Santa came on the field and we pelted him with snowballs. That's the short version that the national media likes to tell. The local media will tell you that it was the worst looking, drunkest Santa Claus ever and fully deserved to be pelted. Like in true Philadelphia fashion, it was the worst Santa ever, and he got his just desserts.
It has been 50 some odd years, and finally the truth comes out.
Trading Places, like, it's just all throughout the background, it's all throughout the story, and culminates, at the end with, of course, the Merry New Year. It's jerky time. And also Dan Aykroyd shows up in blackface, which was a little weird, but is what it is.
I haven't seen this in 20 some odd years.
I'm embarrassed to admit that I've never watched this fully all the way through.
Well, I mean,
I know it's supposed to be really good. What?
I think Brad and I definitely have paused at certain moments of this film.
Oh yes,
where we saw Jamie Lee Curtis's.
Oh yeah, I heard she looks great.
Yeah,
she does.
Wait, does it show her boobies?
Oh yeah, so she plays. Nice. So Dan Aykroyd plays
a woman of the night.
She's a hooker.
Whoa, dude.
She's a happy hooker.
I think she even says she is.
Yeah.
It's She's got the heart of gold, hooker. So don't
That's
just
right.
say,
And the
come on.
financial well-to-do of putting her money in T-bills as well
Yes.
as diversifying.
Good for her.
Basically, it's a whole bunch of rich people seeing if they can alter Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy's life by simply, you know, what is it, nature versus nurture?
Nature nurture, yeah.
Yeah.
Still holds up, still funny, you know, and then especially the callback in Coming to America is even better.
Yes.
Great
movie.
My number 2, I cheated and I went with the Shane Black universe.
Totally fair. That's not a cheat.
Which is
I almost did it
I
too.
was legit thinking Iron Man 3 after Kylie was talking. I'm like, oh my god, Iron Man 3 was on there. I didn't freaking pick that one.
So he has 5. To me, the 5th is a stretch. Iron Man 3 definitely, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang definitely, A Long Good Night definitely, Lethal Weapon, yes. The 5th one is Nice Guys, which kind of has like it's the season. There's some decorated, but it doesn't really have anything to do with it.
No.
Christmas isn't. It's there, but it's never referenced.
And I'm sure if I do a deep enough dive, I can find out why Shane Black, you know, maybe he has this thing that he likes about it. I don't know, but you know, Shane Black, one of the better screenwriters, you know, just has a thing for Christmas. And my number
genius screenwriter.
Yes. My number 1, I'm going to use the Die Hard defense.
Oh.
For Better Off Dead.
Okay.
And if Christmas does not exist, then this story doesn't happen. And it is actually a story about suicide and loneliness during the holidays.
Yay.
And it gives us such great things as
French toast.
French toast.
Christmas.
And I did put the slide here of, you know, he uses the chance to put his testicles all over me. Tentacles. Listen, this is just kind of peak 80s subversive alternate comedy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was Savage Steve Holland, who also did One Crazy Summer. Cusack just going along with it. I don't know if he necessarily knew what was going on, but just the absurdity of this thing is just so great.
I love that he keeps trying to kill himself, but he keeps failing spectacularly.
I'm sorry your mom's face blew up, Ricky.
I love John Cusack, though.
Now, ironically, he uses it as a chance to put his testicles all over me. Amanda Bynes can apparently attest for that, too, of the same character. But that's just talking out of school.
Whoa.
All right, hand it off to you, Brad. On that note.
I mean, how do you not hand it off at that note? Come on. That was pretty good. Yeah, so let's see. What do we got here? I went pretty and traditional. I didn't do anything too crazy AI, but yes, my top 3 unconventional Christmas movies. Now, my number 3 is one I thought Carly was going to jump on because this is her favorite franchise, that is Rocky 4. And it is referenced that during the press conference, they say it's going to happen in Christmas in Moscow. I don't know why.
Moscow.
There were just so many montages. I couldn't remember. I'm sorry.
I mean, come on, man. Look at the top right. You got like a Christmas tree and all that. And you got Rocky
snow.
There's snow.
Mountains.
And you got
exploding gloves.
Mechanical gloves.
Exploding gloves. The mountaintop. You have at the beginning Rocky and Apollo fighting, and shall I just say it, the genetically perfect Dolph Lundgren.
Oh yeah.
Like at the height of his powers, he's got cheekbones that would carve a turkey. Like, my God, he's such a
Even
beautiful
that
man.
jawline too.
Oh my
It is
God.
Rocky stripped of all of the artistic measure and just full, just this is Rocky on Red Bull.
Oh yeah.
Like, it is complete, just ego Rocky.
But it was so good.
Oh, it's my favorite of all the Rockies.
I like Rocky 3. Rocky 3 was always my favorite. Carly, what's yours?
Woman.
Ooh. I mean, probably the first one. I mean, I hate to
that
be
don't count.
boring. What?
No, you can't. I'm teasing.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was kind of what I thought when you said the first one. Yeah, that's
Probably.
the word
I
that
mean,
came to mind.
I would say
Fine.
either
It
the
is the
first
best
one or the
one.
third one. I mean, because I like the culmination of, you go from what's his name being his opponent, Apollo being his
Apollo
opponent
Creed.
in the first one. Then they kind of like, wait, what happens in the second one?
They fight again.
Yeah, they fight again. This
Rocky
time he
loses,
actually
Rocky
wins. Yes,
Rocky
Rocky
loses
actually.
and wins.
Yes. And everybody wins.
And Mickey dies.
Yeah.
Then Rocky wins. And then 4, he wins.
Yeah, I
again,
like part 3
but
because
he dies.
I like part 3 because he teams up with Apollo
Yeah.
to take down Mr. T. So
Yeah.
You are going to chase this chicken. I'm gonna what?
that's right.
You would need Carl Weathers and Sylvester Stallone to take down Mr. T. Not gonna lie. All right, number 2. Shane Black's Long Kiss Goodnight. And I count this because, yes, there is a little Santa scene. So that's what it is.
And
About
Shane Black.
an assassin that gets shot in the head and gets amnesia. Then 8 years later, he gets her memories back and kills everybody. With Samuel L. Jackson. This movie is fantastic. This movie is freaking fantastic. I love it so much.
I've heard it's good. I keep wanting to watch it.
You never seen it?
No, I heard it's great though.
Oh, you would really like it. You really like it. And you got, if you see in the right there, Gina Davis, that is when she has been dunked in freezing cold water at like a water wheel kind of thing.
She's been cold plunging before it was trendy.
Yeah, and then she's pulled up and all her memories are back, that she is an assassin and she is ready to murder everybody. So good.
Awesome.
So good.
Yep. When cold water hits me, I definitely want to murder as well.
Yeah, I wish that would activate me like that. That'd be awesome.
I've never been in cold water. I don't do that.
Your whole country. Never mind.
Yeah, we avoid that shit.
Because it's so cold.
It's cold outside. Go outside. Have a hot bath. Yeah, cold plunging. These fucking people. Just go outside. And my number 1 is Silent Night.
I haven't seen this.
Oh.
It's good. It is really good.
It is so good.
I like that actor.
Joel Kinnaman?
Yeah, there you go. That guy.
Yeah. He doesn't say a word in the movie.
That's what I heard. I mean, not from him, though. I didn't hear from him.
No, you didn't hear from him. No, he snake eyes his way through the whole movie. He's about a father who is celebrating Christmas morning in Los Angeles, and a gang war kind of drives by, and his son is shot and killed. Spoiler alert. He chases after him because he's a man, and because he's just a dude, he gets shot in the back and shot in the throat, which severs his vocal cords so he cannot talk. That center picture is him in the mirror trying to scream, and no noise comes out. And it is heartbreaking. So what's he do? He goes on YouTube and he learns how to fight, because there's a lot of tutorials on how to fight.
Right.
On YouTube.
That's where I always go when I need to know
exactly.
anything.
Yes.
Just go to YouTube. How to
Shows him
fight.
how to knife fight. He goes to like the shooting range, learns how to shoot left-handed, right-handed, buys a car, decks it out, and just goes on a killing spree. And it is both sad and satisfying because you know that this guy, like, God damn it, I don't know. I had young kids,
Hmm.
and I think, what would I do? What would I do? And I would pretty much do what he did, because everything is almost plausible and practical on how he did it. And it's the return of John Woo. I don't remember seeing any doves.
Oh, I was about to say,
I
wasted
don't remember.
opportunity.
I legit don't remember if I saw any doves. But yeah, just his joking is, he is not a happy, proud, oh, I'm gonna avenge the death. He is
Oh no.
sad and broken. And man, he can pull that off so well. So well. So those are our unconventional Christmas movies. If you guys have a holiday break, you got to watch all of those and report
Yes.
back to us, and check out the Twitter shoutouts and watch all those and report back to us as well. But we also watch some stuff. So Carly, what did you watch?
Ooh, okay. I watched a lot of stuff. Actually, one of the things I forgot to talk about last week, and that is Eddington. And have you guys seen that? I can't
I did.
remember.
I
Ooh.
haven't.
Oh boy, Dave, what did you think about it?
I think I remember what my statement was. I liked the first two acts, but the third act went bonkers and ignored like everything that they had set up. Like the chase at the end, like he wasn't able to walk 10 spaces or paces without the asthma inhaler, but he's running for like miles and miles in the end.
Yeah.
I kind of understood how they were trying to show the craziness of the times, but then at the end it just goes batshit insane.
Yeah, I was like, what is this ending? I was like, it totally went batshit bonkers. And I still don't quite know how I feel about it, to be honest with you.
Like the
Like
first two, I think it was like, or I think I was talking with Chad about this, and it was like, whatever you believed about the pandemic going into the pandemic,
yeah.
you saw in this film, whether you were for, against, pro, negative, whatever it was. You saw that in this film, but it didn't change anybody's point of view.
No, but I do think that it just, God, it just was very interesting to have all of that put under a microscope and put out, like, just out there, you know,
Right.
like, wow, I remember people were freaking out about people not wearing masks and all sorts of stuff like that. And just, yeah, it was pretty rough. And then of course, like the kids wanting to all, you know, what's it called, protest, and the George Floyd thing, and the one black cop there that's like, he's like, yeah, no, I don't, that's okay, everything's fine, I'm not mad or anything. Like, it's yeah, it's just, wow, that was and of course spoilers, although I don't know really how much of a spoiler this is, but the whole subplot with Joaquin Phoenix's wife, with Emma Stone, like, I don't understand, like, why didn't she just tell him? Because it seemed like he genuinely wanted to know, like, was it really your dad? You know, instead of what's it called? Like, because it seemed like I felt really bad for him. Because I mean, granted, he did some stupid shit too. Like, obviously running for mayor and stuff like that on a whim was a really dumb decision. And you shouldn't leave your wife like that. But it's like, I was kind of mad at her because, like, why don't you just tell him? Like, she just never talked to him. And I don't know if it's supposed to imply that maybe she tried to talk to him at some point and he just didn't want to listen. But like, she almost made it seem like she, like, basically ruined his life because he went on television talking about something that she fucking said happened.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, what?
It's
okay,
really
weird. You guys have convinced me to want to watch it because you're dancing around it enough, and I'm like, I want to know what the fuck happened.
But like, there's also like the subplot of Emma Stone and her mom, who at the time are doing their own research,
like doing
and
conspiracy theories and all
then
this
they're
stuff.
getting pulled into this cult, and it like all the things that happen in the first 2/3 are things that like yeah, I remember it. Like I remember
Yeah.
some people just kind of dug in and just okay, I'm going to be this type of person, and then other people just became their most ridiculous self. And it's like you have people like I'm going to maintain who I am, or I'm going to become a brand new person, and that was the thing I did enjoy is like okay, like yes, I did not agree with this person's point of view during the pandemic, but now looking back on it, we were all ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
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 So
But yeah,
is it worth watching? Like I have
I
not
would
seen it.
listen, I would say if you like fucked up movies and you want to watch something that is not like something you've watched before, yes, I would absolutely
Okay.
recommend it. At
Alright,
least
cool.
one watch, you know.
I think you have a curious brain enough that
Yeah.
it will be stimulated by this.
Yeah.
That's high praise. Thank you very much. Lee.
I mean, I don't know yet. Again, I still don't know if this is good or not.
Right? Like I would still but I would recommend it. I would like just
Okay.
Yes,
with the
I'm down.
caveat that,
Yeah, it's a good recommendation of like, hey, can we talk about this afterward? Because I don't know what the hell I just said.
Right?
Maybe you
Alright.
know what you saw.
Yeah. So yeah.
I got a big list of stuff to watch. I think I got nothing on.
And it's a really long movie too. But
Oh, come
and
on.
I know like that
I don't
is
need
one thing
that.
that I know exactly. I kind of wish they would have shaved about just maybe even 10 minutes off of it would have kind of streamlined it a little bit. But even by saying that, even though it's a long movie, I was never like, Jesus Christ, how much longer is this fucking movie? Like it wasn't like I'm bored or anything. It's just a long movie.
That's the tell. That's the tell.
There's a point you're just like, holy shit, what just happened?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's happening now. It's like,
well, and there also was a point where I paused. I was like, "Holy shit! There's still an hour left of this,"
Yes.
which was that's not a diss because I was just like, "Where else are they going to go with this? This is fucking
Okay,
nuts."
cool. It's an intriguing hour. It's not an aggravating hour.
yes.
Okay,
No,
I like that.
but yeah,
Cool. No, I will definitely check this out. I was going to go see it in the theater, but then I didn't.
yeah, I didn't see it in the theaters, so I definitely recommend it though. At least check it out if you like fucked up movies.
I do. I do like fucked up movies. Cool.
All right, then I took we took the kids to go see David, and we saw that on Sunday. That is an Angel Studios kids Bible movie, and that tells the biblical story of King David and his beginnings as a humble shepherd boy, where he faces down the giant Goliath, and of course his journey to become Israel's greatest king. So yeah, I don't know that much about the Bible. I'm not, super into religion, but this was a good kids movie. I enjoyed it.
Right on.
The songs were a little like the animation's good. The animation's great. I really liked the story. I liked all of the messages that it had in it. Courage, faith, devotion, things like that. Good messages. The music was a little generic, but it wasn't anything. It wasn't offensive or anything.
Didn't take you out of it or anything?
No, and the kids liked it, so they both enjoyed it too. But it's definitely a kids movie.
It's kind of like Christian rock, where you're just like, okay, well, I know this exists. Like, I'm not going to maybe seek it out, but it's there.
Yeah. And I mean, even the songs themselves had good messages, but it wasn't like catchy or anything like that. It was just kind of like, oh, well, okay. Yep.
That's cool.
A lot of chords, a couple singing, a lot more chords, some more singing. Same 3 chords.
Yep. And so,
well, I mean, it's apt around the Christmas. A lot of Bible stories happen around Christmas.
Yeah.
I'd say I'm not a devotee of religion in any forms, but my grandmother was. And I mean, she had church in her life like twice a week, and she lived till like 103. So like, that's got to do something, right?
That's right. She knew something that you didn't know, Brad.
so many things.
Yeah.
They're giving out free wine. They're giving out free booze down the street.
Well, we bought it. God damn it. No.
Oh.
I just remember my she passed away during, ironically, the Eddington times, the height of COVID.
Oh.
And there was, you couldn't go to the funeral unless you were vaccinated, unless you like wore a mask and stuff. I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I'm not pro-vaxxer, but I got vaccinated so I could go to my grandmother's funeral and so I could go outside and play. But I remember, I have no idea why my work was designated essential, but it was. And I said, "Hey guys, I'm going to, I'm taking the 3 days off." And they said, what's going on? I said, my grandmother passed away. And I showed them, you have to show them proof that she passed.
Did you have to take a picture? What the fuck?
Of the, what the hell is it? The announcement in the paper.
Obituary.
Obituary. That's the rules. Announcement. Christ. And I showed.
We're here to announce the death of.
The announce. Blanche Norris has passed away, everybody.
You can celebrate the life of. There you go.
So I showed them and they're like, oh, wow. And they looked at it. And my HR girl looked at me as she's scrolling through it. She says, oh my goodness, 103. How'd she die?
It was a bike trick. It was she was BMX racing.
Yeah.
Oh,
you won't believe it. Old age.
I'm like, how'd she die? She was stabbed in a bar fight.
Oh God.
She wrecked her bike up in Sturgis. What the fuck are you thinking? She died from being 103.
It reminded me of like Ferris Bueller, where you just wheel around old grandma here, and then we'll let Sloan go.
Oh my God. It was a good funeral, though. It was nice. So yeah, she had church in life. So I heard all the stories of David and all the rest. That was the long-winded way of saying that. But your next one.
All right, and then I just watched this last night. It was part of the AMC's Scream Unseen movie, and that is We Bury the Dead. So this is basically a botched military experiment, sets off some weird weapon in the ocean off of the coast of Tasmania that basically ends up frying 500,000 brains with an EMP. And there are rumors that some of the dead reanimate. So Daisy Ridley, she plays the main character that comes to the island in search of her husband. She joins a body retrieval unit collecting bodies for burial. And then of course that includes tagging the reanimated for extermination, the ones that reanimate, and then looking for signs of her missing husband. And this is actually written and directed by Zach Hilditch, who also wrote and directed a movie that I previously recommended called These Final Hours. And I think that was on our favorite End of the World movies, if I can remember. But yeah, this is kind of a slow burn. And I want to say, like, I didn't have a problem with Daisy Ridley. I know some people don't think she's a good actress, but I thought she was great in the movie. But like I said, it's kind of a slow burn, but the reanimated people like come back and they grind their teeth together. So it's like making this awful, like, click. Like yes. So it's, I
don't like that.
It's really gross, but I wouldn't even really consider this to be really a horror movie. Like it has zombies in it, but it's not the main focus. It's, basically, like I said, it's this woman who is there going on this journey to find her husband. She doesn't know whether or not, we're assuming that he's dead because he's within this radius of the people that instantly died from that experiment. But she wants to know, she needs the closure to find out if he is reanimated. And of course, through a series of kind of, they kind of go back, they have, what's it called? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart here. What is it called where they go back in time?
Flashback.
Thank you. A flashback. They're having flashbacks like cut intermittently, like throughout the whole movie where, it shows her getting married to her husband, everything seems fine.
Okay.
Then, again, everything's good. Then she's like having issues getting pregnant, and then he's going on away on this business trip. He's going to be gone for like a week.
Hmm.
And just the way that they kind of set things up, I'm like, it's kind of predictable where it goes. But I did like the fact that, typically we have a guy either looking for his child or his wife. But in this case, we have the wife that's looking for the husband and,
That's cool.
doesn't want to give
Yeah.
up. But yeah, it was pretty interesting because all of the people that kind of reanimate, there's speculation that the reason why they are doing that is because they have unfinished business. Like something is compelling them to come back to life, so to speak.
Okay.
So it was kind of interesting in that aspect, but I wish it had been a little bit better. I feel like it was a very interesting premise, and I liked how it was filmed. I liked the setup and everything, but it kind of drags a little bit in the middle, and it just, I don't know. I wanted to like it more than I did, but I'd say, I mean, if I were going to give it any kind of, score, I'd probably say a solid 6 out of 10.
Sweet.
Huh.
But yeah.
Kind of a redundant title.
Right. I'm not quite sure, the significance of that, other than, I mean, where they're doing the body retrieval stuff, they are burying everybody, in mass graves. But yeah.
It almost sounds like they treat the reanimated people are almost very clinical. Like, so, this is happening. Tag them. They're good.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Well, they've got them armed with flares, so they are systematically going through, households and taking all the people out. But if they find someone that's reanimated, they're supposed to pop a flare. Then the people with the guns come in and immediately exterminate them.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So it's just kind of sad. It's just like, ew, they're just like taking them out,
Them zombies.
Right?
They never get a fair shake.
It's definitely not a horror movie. I don't know why it's being listed as one, but yeah.
And that is you said there was the like before it's released for.
I think it's actually supposed to be released either January 2nd or 5th, one of the two.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And you got it.
Yes.
Cool. Well, you watched a whole lot more than what Dave and I watched, but to be fair,
I think we watched just as much time.
That's
right.
it. Because Dave and I, we braved the theater and the time, and we went and checked out, not together, unfortunately, Avatar, Fire and Ash. And a lot of people did because it has got some pretty high numbers. I went and saw it Saturday afternoon, and the theater was pretty full. And I didn't go see the 3D version because my eyes couldn't, just they can't handle it lately. Last 3D movie I went and seen, it made me kind of ill. So I didn't go see the 3D, but
I saw the 3D, and I would say, like, I remember the Avatar Water was pretty good with that. I remember the first one, like, it kept getting distracted with the way the glasses were. And
the very first 3D movie I ever went and seen of the modern version was the first Avatar, which completely wrecked. This is when my eyes were younger because it was 40 years ago, because these movies take a long time to make. Completely wrecked every other 3D movie because every other 3D movie did not have a lot of 3D in it, and these have just nothing but 3D. So I don't know. It was just, like I said, the last one I went and seen, it made me kind of ill, so I opted out to see the regular. And this is a beautiful, beautiful movie. The colors are fantastic. The movement of everybody involved, humans and non, looks very natural and flowing. And
they created a whole world, and it doesn't. You don't doubt that this place exists.
No, it has depth. It has I don't know, dare I say, culture.
Mhm.
Just, I mean, it is complete sci-fi naturally, but it's sci-fi that I had a lot of fun with. I really, really enjoyed this movie. The story is light, but I mean, like I was texting before, and I'm like, okay, I saw how long the screen time is.
Yeah.
It's 3 hours and 14 minutes. So, yep, strapped on my diaper and sat to watch fucking Avatar, and oh my god, it was long. It was fucking long. Thank God it was beautiful to look at because
Yeah,
it was
I
fucking
like.
long.
I will say, like, it was long. I wasn't necessarily like, look at the watch, look at the watch. I'm like,
No, I was never bored.
I was never bored, but it was like, man, this is taking up a big chunk.
I was aware of the time. I
Yes.
wasn't mad that I saw it. And I honestly can't even really tell you the story.
Well, here lies the problem. The problem with this is there are, in the last one, there were some key characters that were killed.
Yes.
In this one, we didn't get any major characters weren't killed. The
There was
stakes
no
did
real
not seem
emotional
that high.
depth.
What I do give them credit is something I don't see in movies a lot is there was a love story for the quote unquote bad guys.
That's what I was actually going to mention. The fact that, okay, my favorite character throughout all these Avatar things has been Stephen Lang.
Mm.
I'm just attracted to bad guys. I always think the bad guys are a lot more intriguing because they don't have to follow the rules, and they can just go kill intermittently and do all this stuff. And the fact that they paid so much attention and gave the bad guy adequate depth
Yep.
and heart,
And challenged his beliefs constantly,
always.
which was impressive. And to watch his growth as a character,
That's what made the movie for me,
yes.
was the attention that they paid to me, the most interesting character in the movie.
I will also say that although in the prior ones there have been, let's call them attractive avatars, I have never thought they were sexy.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Sure.
about.
So it's, the newest character in it, which is like she's a red cat. She's like
She's a fire cat.
she's a fire
She's
cat.
no, she's a Thundercat. Fuck me
and
running.
she's like
she's
almost
some
like
shit.
a witch, played by Una Chaplin, who I think many would recognize her as Robb Stark's wife from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And also I think she's one of the living descendants of Charlie Chaplin. There's a great video of James Cameron praising her on like the way she moved and listen, this character oozed confidence, sex, everything in just movement.
And just, I don't want to say evil, but she was evil.
Yes. But she was also like she was very
righteous?
Believed what she believed.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like she believed that she was in the right.
Yeah. And that's your best villain ever. Like, bad guys don't know they're bad guys.
Now the thing is that no bad guy died. Or did the let's call it the Hollywood death is basically if you don't see them actually
we didn't see a body.
Yeah, we didn't see a body. We just saw people disappear.
Well, also to be fair, we did see the bad guy die in the first one.
Yes,
and then he came back. In a version. So, well, maybe we could give it a name. Maybe as an avatar. Yeah. But no, this movie is.
He said the name. He said the name.
It's a billion-dollar franchise, and they use papyrus.
Use papyrus. No, I enjoyed this. This was not a waste of 3 hours and 14 minutes.
It
However,
wasn't
it was.
a waste of 3 hours, but it did pose the question that I was having, and I've had this discussion with several people. Is yes, it is amazing. Yes, it is technologically great. I don't feel that people have done great things with the technology that James Cameron has created. And I wonder what could we have got if he wasn't doing 40 years of Blue People. Like,
Yeah,
what would James
what other
Cameron
stories? What other stories could Jim Cameron tell if he wasn't so obsessed with the
Dances with
do?
Wolves.
The Blue Cats.
The dance?
Dances with Blue Cats.
Well, are they still searching for unobtainium?
Oh no! This was
We've
this
moved
was
on.
Okay, I will say one thing. This movie really wanted to lean on the fact that you saw part 2.
Oh God!
Which I did.
I don't remember anything about part 2,
Which
though.
I did.
Other than one
So
of the sons
the
died.
whales have
There's
magic
whales.
Fuck. I didn't remember anything. I knew the one kid died, and the other kid's pissed at the dad because he's pissed at the dad, and everyone's dead, so you get pissed. But then they're like, "Oh, well, the reason we're here," and I'm like, "For what?" And they're
Whale
like, "Well,
blubber.
you remember the whales?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "The whales, Brad, the whales." I'm like, "I don't fucking remember." Well, they have the stuff. What stuff? The guy, he got his arm cut off. You know. Well, now he's got a robot arm. Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
They're still after the whales? Yeah, they are. So I got home and I watched part 2 again. And I'm like, that's right. Okay. But it's been a lot of years. Like,
Yeah.
this isn't like the next day that Avatar is like bang, bang, bang.
No.
But I mean, one thing, out of a lot of things that I do love about seeing Avatar is as how beautiful the nature is. I do love seeing I know the CGI, but they look really cool. The boats and the weapons and the ships and all that are comprised, that are
the action is
built by the nature.
absolutely amazing. That
It
couldn't
really
be
is.
done anywhere else.
No.
Yeah, could we do it as an animated? Yes, but it wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't have the same impact.
And they do really creative things, whether it's like pushing one ship into another, or like there's these kind of chain reactions of things happen. Listen, go see it. It's fun.
Go check it out.
Yeah, like it is what it is. Yes, the story has questions, but at the same time, I think the characters make up for the story.
It's a thin story. They got great characters and great visuals.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, that red blue cat is hot as fuck. Yeah, I'll say it.
Listen, it's funny because it's like, again, the other cats, I just didn't find them
sexy.
That red cat, though.
That red cat.
Fuck yeah.
And there's a great I think I said it to Brad, of a YouTube video of like the behind the scenes of it.
I checked that out, and the Jim Cameron's explanation of that character is perfect.
Yeah.
And the interviewer actually, like I said, stepped on my point that I was like, oh my God, you got a love story for the bad guys. And for me, they were, as I said, the most interesting characters in the movie. But
wait, so is she like trying to hook up with Stephen Lang's character?
Oh, they
do. Yeah, they do.
And it's
she
like
drags him in the tent, and you're like, yeah, right.
It's interesting because like Stephen Lang's character is the Marine in the Avatar body, but because he has the tail with he has the genital tail.
Dude, what? Don't call it that. What the fuck?
Well, that's literally what they do, though. They like genital together with their tails.
No, but fucking
Well, so
sexy fucking red
but also
blue cat girl
yes,
uses it to torture people
yeah,
too.
because she's a witch and she has like more genital power than anybody else. She will
She's
wrap
got
her
more pussy
genital
control.
tail
Yeah,
around other genital tails, and
they
like
do it.
they will
And-
fight.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually pretty cool how she like
It is cool, but please don't call it that. No, fuck, man.
Well, that's what it looks like it is, though.
so the little squiddies
I
get
didn't need
together
that.
with the other little squiddies,
Mhm. And they
Doesn't
make little
help.
squiddy
and they make
babies.
little squiddy
Doesn't help.
things.
Doesn't help. Doesn't help.
But the Stephen Lang character is basically like every interaction he has with the blue cats are like, dude, you're starting to see more of this world every single day. And he's almost, I don't want to say coming around to their side, but at the same time, like he is
Identifying.
he's becoming more cat-like than he is marine-like.
He's
Mm.
identifying with the wonders that are available. That weren't.
Gotcha. So
Yeah.
he wants to eat less crayons and connect more with genital tails or whatever.
It's kind of
Yes.
like
Oh, and his son is developing into Avatar as well.
yes,
Oh.
it's actually pretty. Again, the characters are good. It's the story that's not great, but the characters make up for a bad story.
Not a bad story, just not a great story.
Nothing.
A very
really
mundane story, I'll say.
Yes.
But
Moving on.
there's a story
from genital tails to
Woo!
Whoa.
to a different type of collective.
A
that
different
doesn't
type
need-
of collective.
That doesn't need to connect their genitals.
No, they don't. Not yet. We don't
But
know.
they offer it. They
do
it.
offer it.
This is one thing I know we kind of talked about, but in this episode, it's offered.
It is. It is.
And it's almost offered with I would enjoy that, not it would make you enjoy it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And for anyone listening, we're talking about Pluribus, episode 8. There's only one left.
Yep.
Which we'll talk about at the end, but shall we go through? If you remember last time, our favorite buddy, Manus, he kind of collapsed from the murder tree. If that makes any sense.
Mm.
And well, the hive came and they got him to a hospital. So here we see that they're working on him. They're trying to get the infection out of him. They have him set up at a hospital in Panama that we find out, and say, "Hey man, you good? You good? You good? We got the infection out. Antibiotics. You're welcome. It's all good." He is not too keen on being helped. Because the first thing he notices is the scalpel, so he holds it to the doctor's neck and drags him out, and he's like, no. Like, I didn't ask for your help. I didn't want your help. Fuck off. But I think my favorite part about this guy is his scruples. Because he says, hey,
he lives by a code.
The code. So what's he ask the aliens? He's like, what do I owe you? You don't owe us anything. He's like, not you. The people before you. Hospitals cost money.
Mhm.
What you did cost money. The people before you that you took over their lives get paid. How much? And the one panic lady says, $8,000.
I could do an itemized statement for you.
And she does. Prints it out, and he's like, I know I owe you like $8,000 plus one ambulance.
Yeah.
He's getting the hell out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, man. This guy's worse than Carol. Like
I mean, at least Carol like accepts help, you know?
this guy is like, back a couple episodes, he was drinking coffee creamer, eating dog food,
Siphoning gas.
siphoning gas, and not getting better at it every time he siphoned gas because he always got a mouthful. But so he has checked himself out of the hospital. He has grabbed himself the ambulance that he says an IOU I will pay for. He's getting the hell out of there, traveling to Carol. Now, the other juxtaposition that we have been, Carol is, not living too poorly because she's got Sosha back and all the rest of the collective back, right? Said that they're going to make their way, they're going to repopulate the city that she's living in probably a couple of days, right? That's what they said. So, I mean, you got your friend, you had that big long hug from last episode, so you make lemonade. And
Pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade. The bestest lemonade. Actually, it's not. Hey, do you guys like lemonade with pulp or not?
Ew. No, I don't like pulp at all.
Yeah, not me neither.
Sorry.
Dave, you a pulp guy?
Like, I mean, like, I'll drink it. I'll have it in there because I like fresh squeezed, but like I prefer to try to get as much pulp out.
Yeah. I don't like fur in my drinks.
No, I like pulp. I like the fiber. I still remember there's a place in Key West called Blue Heaven that it was like the greatest breakfast I ever had. And like they give you a thing of grapefruit juice and it's freshly squeezed and orange juice freshly squeezed. It was amazing. And it was full of pulp.
Well, can't they strain it?
I mean, they could. Like, it just, yeah.
Something tells me the hive mind would strain it for me if I asked them to.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
It would be their pleasure.
They got ice cold wrong.
Well, yeah.
Okay, ice cold and straining the pulp. No pulp. It's like, come on. It's New Mexico, and it's a drone. If you can show me a drone, like draining my fucking lemonade, I'll be like, all right, I'll give you a break on that.
There were tweezers. Just
I would watch that.
Pulp out.
Yeah, so Carol and Sosha are just kind of existing. Because like, okay, so you're back. I'm back. She is so accommodating. Like, you want us back? We're back. But Carol is like, I have no idea what to talk about. She's been alone for what do we estimate, like 30, 40 days?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And now you're presented with somebody that you can talk to, but you don't know how to talk to because they're not human.
Or they know everything that you're going to say anyway.
Or they have an estimation because they have, I don't know why I always revert to, like, they have the greatest minds. You know, they got some dumb fucks in there too, right? You're not always leaning on the greatest minds. Like some idiot has to like pipe up and say something, or at least think something. But yeah, she has no idea. Like, what do you talk about? What would you? You've been alone for this long. You nearly got shot in the face with a firework. So what do you do? So suggest, hey, how about a board game? Could be fun just to like take your mind off things. Now, I think, didn't Carol go say for like bananagrams or something?
Yeah, I think that's what she started with, the idea.
Yeah, but she was like, nope, you know all the words.
Right. Or collectively, it's like Scrabble or what that game your cousin used to.
Yeah, a card game that I've never heard of before. Do you guys ever hear this game?
Spit? Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of the game Spit. But, you know, of course, Sosha has, because she suggested it. So the two of them just sit there and play and chat.
And I think this is the first time we see the competitiveness of the. Is the competitiveness of the hive? Is it a personality trait that's coming through in this one person, or all of them? The more that this episode progressed, I get the idea that she's almost kind of slowly breaking almost away from the hive.
Well,
Well,
yeah, because she like, well, doesn't she tell her she wants to stop saying we, say
Right.
I? And so she actually says I like a few times after that. I was like, oh, that was kind of weird.
well, it was a little weird, but is she saying it just because she's accommodating Carol?
Exactly.
You can't tell because they're so
No.
fucking nice. But I mean, this was kind of a good distraction tactic to like lower some walls for Carol and for Sosha probably, but um, it gets them chatting enough to the point that hey, she starts asking questions like, okay, where do you guys sleep? Where do you like? How does that work? So Sosha shows her, and to save on
Sleepover.
electricity and
It
just
makes sense.
space
It's
and
just
resources, a lot of them congregate and just kind of sleep in large areas
it
with
just
sleeping
reminds me
bags.
of
And
like an elementary school like field trip.
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
you
think the
guys
same
had,
thing.
but we have this thing called the Franklin Institute here, and it's like a science type thing, but like you could spend the night there as like a Boy Scout troop or an elementary school, whatever.
We
And
had
that's what it just kind of feels like, even though it is a hockey arena.
it does look. We have something called the Canadian War Heritage Museum, and it's a bunch of old warplanes that you can go and tour in. But yeah, routinely schools and Boy Scout troops would lay out sleeping bags and sleep there. My school was never rich enough to do it, but I always heard about it. So I'm not going to do it now. Get arrested. But Soch says like this is what we do. We can serve because we're not really mining anything anymore because that's not towards the planet. We can't cut down stuff. We can't do all the stuff that humans are doing to wreck the planet as well as fuel themselves. So you want to spend the night? Would you?
Maybe.
No. Like, well, unless they actually brought like if they brought a mattress in there, then yes, I'm not sleeping on the fucking floor though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No.
But I mean, she has been so alone that maybe that could be the reason that she just kind of agrees, okay, you know what? I will sleep just around other warm bodies. And she does. So which, as hard-nosed as Carol is, she's kind of breaking down a bit, or at least a little more accepting of, okay, the threat is gone. The threat that they're going to force her to become part of the hive, or at least they say it is. I don't believe that it is completely gone, but she lets her guard down just to be with people, and you can tell that there is human biology. She is very attracted to Sosha. I mean, we all are kind of. They wake up the next day. She has to realize that, yeah, guess what? They still eat people.
They still eat people.
They still eat people. So there is like some plausible deniability of as far as, hey, everyone's good. Everyone's great. But she's okay still to hang out with Sosha and kind of wants her around. So you want her around, check out all your favorite things. And one of Carol's favorite things is trains. And she likes the train whistle. So she makes them blow the train whistle just for her. Why does she like the trains? Why does she like the whistle? Because they're lonely. Did you guys bump into that a little bit?
Oh yeah, I mean it made sense to me too. I was like, oh, that is
Yeah, I was kind of
sounding.
like just what she's gone through. So the hive can't really understand what she's going through because the hive is the hive.
Right.
Like there is no loneliness.
They're always together. There's no loneliness.
There's no loneliness when you're everything and all. So like, how can you understand what I mean? Maybe the people that decide to come over can. I don't know.
I don't either. It was just kind of a neat little. Well, it made me think enough to ask you guys about it because
What this show has been very good at is having me, when I'm watching it, live in the moment rather than projecting.
yes,
Or trying to figure it
Well
out or
said.
come up with a theory or that.
I've just been kind of enjoying it.
Yes.
Yeah, it is very. That was really perfectly said. Live in the moment and just enjoy what's happening and kind of like play with it real time.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not checking for theory videos or anything, or
No.
like maybe something I like. Oh, you may have missed this. Okay, fine. But other than that, nothing. I'm enjoying
Well,
it.
anything I miss, honestly, I'm gonna catch on my rewatch because I'm gonna rewatch this a lot.
Right.
And another thing I would do a lot is shit. Why not go to the spa, get a massage? Which
This was the interesting conundrum. This was the,
really was.
you know, if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound? That type of thing. Like, if you're massaging yourself, can you enjoy it?
She says she could. Like Sosha says, yes, I do enjoy this, and Carol's like, well, is everybody feeling this? She's like, no, of course not. You can't feel this. You could have the memory of it,
Yes.
but not the physical attributes that comes with it, because she was really just enjoying it, and you could see that she's enjoying it.
So
Why wouldn't you?
the hive's collective experience is through memory,
Yes.
but able to cohabitate in the now, but actually are connected through the memory of it.
Yeah, so they share memories. So if somebody pops up with a new memory or a new thought,
Right.
thoughts and memories are shared.
Because then she talks about like 1,000 people have died today.
Yeah, and 672 were born.
Right.
So you have knowledge, but there's no tactile feeling rather than individuals. And then once the individual tactile feeling happens, people have the memories of it.
Mm-hmm.
Am I talking on my ass here? Does that make any sense at all?
I listen. This is.
I'm just like, yeah, sure.
Again,
Just go with it.
I don't
Even
know.
though-
Maybe we're
Yeah,
thinking too much.
Even though I just said like, oh, the show just live in the now, and then as we turn into 19-year-old college students that have experienced weed for the first time,
Yeah.
like,
What do you think happens when you die?
Oh man,
You know they got a cure for cancer,
vibrations.
right? Well, at any rate,
Was that the RA? Sorry.
at any rate, you can tell that Carol is not only comfortable, she's kind of falling in love. Do you guys get that?
I mean, it's kind of always been there.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's definitely attracted to her and has feelings for her.
Yeah.
It's almost like the best of all worlds, where it resembles the character that she has always wanted to put in her books,
Right.
Mhm.
that she has concocted and created, but has the
Fantasized
memories of her partner, wife, whatever. It's kind of the best of all worlds.
And they got the massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, this is something that I'm glad that they kind of addressed. Carol's curiosity of like, okay, where the fuck are you guys from?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, well, let's get a telescope and I'll show you. Well, I can't see anything. Well, it's because there's too much light pollution. Let's just turn off all the lights so we can see. So all the lights get turned off. And she actually shows and directs Carol where their planet, where the galaxy is from. Now, Carol tells her that, I'm not going to stop. Like, I do still need to reverse this. And she's like, well, I wish you wouldn't, but, we're not going to stop you.
You do you.
You do you. So, if you are going to do you, you play croquet. That's an old saying somewhere. You do you. Play croquet. Doesn't rhyme.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
mean,
not familiar with that term,
Yeah,
Brad.
are you sure?
that is the British version of YOLO.
Yes.
Yes, exactly right. You do you. Play croquet. Hey, hey, hey. That's, I don't know. So they play croquet, and you get another little bit of a, I don't know, the competitive streak. And they go through the fact that, you know what, yeah, okay, you know how to play, but there's muscle memory. You might not know how to hit. So she has a little bit of fun with her and throws up on the scoreboard. You suck, Carol. Which is fun. Because I don't know if like they're learning from
Yeah, I was
the
about to say
people.
they seem to be getting a slight, sense of humor. At
Right.
least in this episode, she's kind of, had a couple of like funny things that she said or
So it makes me wonder if the hive mind is learning from the non-hive. Like sarcasm, a little bit of fun, a little bit of playfulness. I hope so. Because it might make them want to keep them around. But that was kind of cute. Kind of cute. I was trying to say kind of fun and cute at the same time, but it didn't work out. So speaking of cute and fun, they're strolling down memory lane. And Carol takes Sosha, or Sosha takes Carol to the place where she realized that she wanted to be a writer. This little diner that the young lady would bring coffee to her and not hassle her for writing. And Carol's really, really is opening up. So I don't know if this is the byproduct because Carol hasn't spoke to anybody in forever, or if she just wants to tell Sosha this. What do you guys think?
I mean, I think it's probably a mixture of, a couple of things. I don't know if it's just one thing.
Like, I think it is, trying to show her the pluses of being part of the hive, of experiencing all these different things in a different way, all at the same time. And then I think it kind of becomes selfish, where it's actually interesting the response that they have when they talk about her writing again.
Oh yeah, they're like super on board, super excited about it because it's something new. They can't really create anything.
Yes, they can't create, so you need someone else to create for them.
So do you think that they brought her here to reminisce, to make her want to write again? For selfish reasons for themselves?
I mean, I think that probably has something to do with it, other than trying to distract her from, trying to reverse things, trying to get her,
It's quite the distraction because this place, as Carol says, burned down.
Yeah, and can we also talk about before she even realizes that the place has been completely rebuilt because it previously burned down? You can see outside that like it is like almost mock traffic to make it seem like everything is normal again.
Yeah. But I mean, how do you really get normality behind anything? It's all just a big kind of like a facade for her to, I don't know, get comfortable?
Oh,
or
yeah.
just like break your guard down. But she realizes that the woman that she was saying that didn't hassle her, that when she would just sit there with her legal pads and write, just keep bringing coffee. It's like, don't worry about it, dear. Don't worry. Shows up.
Yeah, she's there.
She's there. Like, we brought her through no real like inconvenience. Like, they brought this woman from wherever she was just for this scenario.
And she had the right reaction. I would have had the same reaction. She's basically mortified.
Absolutely mortified. You would be.
You plucked this woman out of her life, whatever she was doing, just to have her come and play this part.
Just to have a little party with me? Are you joking? So
Ugh.
no, Carol is like mortified and horrified and just up and is out. So,
Mhm.
she kind of like reverts back into the bottle just to like calm her nerves. And I think it is kind of a reset for her. Like, no, you know what? Fuck this. Okay. As nice as this is not
Yeah.
real.
No.
This is not real. This is an impossible situation that I'm in. And I'm not going to be like those others. I refuse to be like the others that have just accepted it that, you know, and she doesn't want to. But something to say about a pretty face and a sympathetic ear that shows up to be like, hey, listen, I'm sorry that we did that. We want you to live your life. As altered as it is, just live your life. And Carol's not having any of it. She's like, my life, this is never my life. You don't like you uprooted everybody just to placate me. That's not what people do. She's not
Yeah.
used to the accommodating. She's used to fighting for everything. And now it's just kind of laid out to her. Like, so if you're used to fighting for everything that you get, like dare I say it, being gay, being a writer, having to mold your skills to appease a greater good, that's a fight. And now everything is just kind of laid out on a silver platter to the point that they rebuilt your favorite diner that burnt down. They plucked that woman out of obscurity just to hang out. Being a little aggravated. She's just, I think she's more annoyed that she's falling into the trap that the others did. But
Well, that's okay because Zosha's ready to shut her ass up.
and how else would you really shut up a hysterical woman? My God, it
You
worked
gotta
for me
kiss
many,
him.
many
If you're
times.
not going to slap him, you got to kiss him.
Is that right?
That's right. One or the
Okay.
other.
Good to know. Lessons with Carly. If you have a hysterical person, you either slap them or kiss them.
That's right. One or the other works every time.
Every time. Well, it worked this time. Well, we thought it did because so she kisses her because why wouldn't you? I mean, you touch starved. We haven't even really talked about this. I don't want to sound crass or anything. She hasn't had sex in over a
Oh my
month,
God. I know.
you know. So
It's time.
the kiss, everything. She's not apologizing that she kissed her, and Carol is not pulling away. So she embraces the kiss, she embraces the warmth, she embraces the intimacy that turns into lovemaking or having sex or whatever you want to fucking adjective for. But it's the morning after 40 days, 60 days, however many days, to be intimate with somebody will really energize you to the point for Carol. Let's start writing. Let's start writing. One, to feel normal, one, to feel human. But I also think that she is trying to help out the horde. You guys have anything to read? Like, let me help you. So she starts writing. She writes out a full chapter, prints it out, and then presents it to Sosha, who is like tickled pink.
I was super excited.
So excited the fact that Carol is writing the story that she always wanted to write, that she has made her pirate man a maiden. And she questions, well, are you going to retcon everything? And then she's like, no, don't you remember? Of course she does. And I don't know all the terminology. I'm just going to joke and say, as soon as he gets his hands on the Infinity Gauntlet, he can change his genders to what it was always supposed to be, and Thanos will snap his fingers and all that such. But I think just the fact that Carol is a creature of approval. She wants someone to like her stuff. And to see Sosha as generally excited
Mm-hmm.
about, oh my God, we got something new. Because we know everything, so now this is new. And I think Carol just needed that validation as much as she needed the physical intimacy. Excuse me. And I think she's just kind of falling in line. Because now it's been 60 days, 8 hours, 59 minutes, and 26 seconds since Ultimate Infection. And for as much as she was pissed off and all the rest, they're kind of reliving their lives.
Yep. She's kind of created the life that she had always wanted.
With the woman that she's wanted.
Right.
Being that she was the fantasy that she's pulled before she met like her ex.
So
Her ex, the one that died.
We only have one episode left, and we know we're going to be left on some ridiculous cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
But
I mean, the Susie Homemaker that they're just kind of enjoying, and you know, I'll read more. I'll write more chapters, and you can read them. And then out of nowhere, Sosha's kind of gets a. It's like she's buffering.
Yeah, I didn't know whether or not we were supposed to take that as she was buffering and something's going on, or she's just getting the message that what's his name is on his way.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
or maybe both.
I was concerned, what the hell's going on? And she pops up. You're getting a visitor. So who else could that be other than Johnny Resourceful, Infection back? Manu, who has...
Mr.
He's bringing Infection back.
Yeah. That's terrible. That's pretty awesome. So my man, he is heading his way. He is heading his way to her. And like, this is the penultimate episode. We're done. We got one left.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
it better be good.
Well,
I've enjoyed it. I feel like not a lot has been going on, but I'm like just here along for the ride.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing much happened. It was a lot of communication, which is worthy, but a lot of it happened off screen.
Right.
Everything that was explained, Carol seemed to be okay with it, but man, I don't know. I'm excited for the next episodes, but we will see. So, hey guys, did you know it's Christmas soon?
No, I had no idea. And I also cannot believe I should have taken tomorrow off. I don't know what I was thinking.
I got to work tomorrow too, but just for a half day.
Do they even know it's Christmas time at all?
Don't you even know it's Christmas time? Oh, wow. That was big. So, one thing we are going to brag about a little bit is our favorite gifts that we got for Christmas. So, Carly, how old were you and what'd you get?
Oh, God. So, mine was so special for me because it was the Christmas holiday break while I was in the second grade. And we had just moved from right outside of Atlanta to this tiny ass town outside of Savannah during the 2 weeks that we were on break. And so I was actually staying with my brother and I think my mom at my Nana's little trailer. And I just remember being so sad that, I left all my friends behind. I'd have to try to make friends in the middle of the school year. But then when we woke up on Christmas Day, I got a Sega Genesis and it came with Sonic the Hedgehog and of course Altered Beast. I think my dad was able to score a copy of that too. But I just remember just being so happy to get that. I played it for hours. So I played it with my older brother and it really made that Christmas more bearable that year because it was pretty rough.
Sonic and Altered Beast makes everything better.
Right. But yeah,
No.
so I'd probably say that was my favorite just because of that memory. There are other things that I really loved, but yeah, this was the first thing that jumped out.
Come on, man. A Sega Genesis, and it was right after the Sega Master System, and this was like 16-bit
Yes, this was
capability, man.
This was graphics first.
That's
Mhm.
right. This was in direct competition with the TurboGrafx 16, which
it seemed like only the rich kids owned.
yeah, my
I'm not
buddy
familiar with
Tyler had
that.
one. TurboGrafx 16.
Yeah,
it was
I didn't know anybody with that one.
Bonk's Adventure.
Bonk's Adventure.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, I remember. I bought a Sega Genesis. I was older than you. Probably same year, but much older. And my God, I loved Altered Beast. Altered Beast was such a badass because this was a freaking video game that I was playing at home that I used to play at the arcade. So that was groundbreaking for me. That's a great gift. Dave, what about you?
So I actually got this later in life in my late 30s, early 40s. I was coaching a team with a good buddy of mine, and it was kind of like the perfect scenario where like all the kids were surprisingly like they listened, they were eager to learn, they wanted to, become better and all that. And I had this amazing manager who would not let me do everything. I've always been as a coach hands-on, like I have to do everything, and she would not let me go and do anything. So she actually got, on behalf of the team, a membership to my local independent theater that I had been going to just because like I loved independent films and all that. And I didn't even think of the idea of like getting a membership. And she got me this top tier thing where anything I saw there was free.
No
That's
way.
awesome.
And it was like, you can go anytime. It's always free. If you want to go to a concert, you get one free concert, but you get discounts. It's like 25% off all concessions. And like, it was just, it was the best gift I ever got because
Yeah,
it
that's a
was
great
like,
gift.
it is
That's
like,
so good.
it's like, listen, most gifts are kind of like something that you may like, but not who you are.
Mhm.
So like when you get something that somebody sees who you are, that's really impressive.
That's true. That's a
So
great gift.
yeah, and it's one of those things that I've kept up with, ever since, where it's like, yeah, of course I'm gonna get the membership every year.
Well, that man, hats off to your manager. You still hang with her and such?
Yeah, actually, I have on Monday. I have we've been doing this thing where I get them ice, and like all these kids come back, so they're all now in their senior year. Some of them are in their junior year of college. So a lot of these kids are about to graduate, and they come back and they kind of do an inter scrimmage thing, and the parents come up to the bar at the restaurant and just kind of BS. It was a very close group. I mean, we remember the one dad, he would always show up with like a bright red flashing light on his hat. So like anytime a goal scored, you would
the Bud Light goal.
Yep,
goal
that
thing.
was
Yep.
him. So they're just great, great people. I've gone to a lot of seeing these kids play college games and stuff like that. So they're all good. I get to see them Monday.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Man. Yep. That's really great. Well, I'd say the best gift I ever got, I was 7 years old, and we had just moved, not just, but I moved when I was 5. And it took me about a year to get my bearings in the new place we were living in. We moved from, anyone in Canada might know this, Oakville, which was kind of not the best area. It's ritzy area now, but back when I was 7, not so much. And we moved to a place called Winona, which was farm country. And my dad bought this big old farmhouse, and I didn't know this until recently that my brother told me that my dad bought this house, and then the next, like, signed the papers, everything. The next day, he lost his job,
Mm.
so he couldn't afford this house. So we were not going to be staying here. I had no idea, because I was 5. And my dad went to my uncle, who was actually pretty well off. He earned it and everything, but he opened McDonald's. He owns like a few McDonald's. I think I've talked about him before. And with his hat in his hand, asked him, "Can you help me?" And set up a contract, negotiation, all that stuff. So for the first year, 2 years, my dad was working. I never saw him at that house. He was a long haul truck driver, so he was just always out of the house, always gone. The first year when I was 6, we didn't have Christmas because we had no money. We just barely had food. Big house, like huge house, but nothing to do. So the next year, Christmas came. I was not expecting anything. Maybe a few like chocolates or something like that, like we got the year before. And I came downstairs because Santa Claus has come and stuff. And I was really expecting nothing. But my dad scrimped and saved, and my mom did too. And I came down to a full setup of Castle Grayskull. And as such a big He-Man fan from the cartoon, from the one character I had that was my only toy for a couple of years, my head exploded. It was all set up. All the little trinkets were out and set up and everything. Later, my dad told me when I was like 15, 16, I remember telling him the story. I'm like, "Oh, it came down. It was all set up." And he's like, "Yeah, I didn't feel like wrapping it, so we just opened it." I'm like, "Oh, good." But I played with that thing forever and scrimped and saved and bought more He-Man characters so He-Man could have more guys to fight rather than just come home and like fight with weapons and stuff. But this was the absolute greatest fucking time. The best Christmas present I ever got. And I think it probably was because I got to see my parents enjoy me enjoying something. And you think about those years, how much they did and how much they really didn't have to. But, I'm a parent now, so I go without to make sure my daughter has stuff. Coach, you got all your kids, all your fucking teams. I know you go out like without to make sure that everybody has things. Carly.
Oh yeah, well that's the best part is like watching the kids open the presents and you're like, "Oh yay, we did a good job. We picked out the right stuff."
It absolutely is.
But it's like I said kind of before, it's one thing to get them what they want, but it's another thing to get them what they didn't know that they wanted.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
And that's like the prime, that's the top.
Like the time that I got the Ace of Base CD for my cousin for Christmas. I was like, I didn't know that I wanted it at the time. And I was just like,
but you saw the sign.
Awesome. I did. And it opened up my eyes.
You saw the sign.
Ein.
I saw the sign. Sorry. Okay. Perfect. Anyways.
So the Christmas spirit is alive with the three of us. And
that's right.
Good
I
God.
still believe.
Everybody that has come along with the journey, with the Twitter shout-outs, with everything you have graced us with, thank you very much. I don't even know what else to say as far as the gratitude I have for all the people that have come along with us with this journey and such.
I mean, I tell you, I do have to do a special shout out to our Brad, I think you know her name. Like, she comments on every video, and
Josie.
oh man,
I love
Josie.
Josie.
Absolutely amazing. Like, I never for a doubt that she has seen the video. She does the best running commentary.
Oh my God, yes.
She needs to create her own video of her watching our video, commenting on our video.
And we will play it right after.
That's great.
It's how meta can we get? But I do want to shout her out. And yes, thanks to all the Twitter folk and all that. But it is really nice to, when we do drop a video, and listen, we're just as narcissistic as anybody else. Yeah, we look. So when the comments come through, it is great to see, that I get to spend a good bit of time reading through her entire comment.
Yeah. Well, thank you, everybody, and thank you guys for having so much fun. Like, we have a lot of fun doing this. I don't know if you guys know this. We don't make money doing this. We just kind of do it just because it's fun, and we like talking, and I guess we enjoy each other's company and such. So I just want to say thank you guys, and Merry Christmas. I love you both, and I love you all.
Yes,
Right back
Merry
at
Christmas
everybody.
to everybody.
And we'll be back next week with
Yes.
Best of the year.
Best of the year. But you guys are the best. So thanks a lot, guys. Love you.
See ya.